Hey guys, Krabs here. We're going to be doing turn 12, Austro-Hungary and France in Operation Growing Storm. So we're going to go ahead and start off with tech for Austro-Hungary. We're going to be going for infantry. That is a hit, so up to 2nd gen cav. For our buys, we're going to be doing a heavy arty and 2 early infantry. And we're going to be doing diplomacy on Belgium, so we'll go ahead and roll that. That's going to hit on a 1 to 2. And there's a 1 and a 2, but not how we need it. And so with 1, 8, plus 6, that's all 14 we got. So for combat moves, so we are going to be declaring war on Greece. And by doing so, that is going to move Greece all the way up to stage 4 with the British Empire and automatically align them. So let's, there we go. So for now, I'm just going to leave these as Greek, but I'll change them to British. So on our transport, we're going to pick up 2 guys, and we're going to move 1, 2, and drop them off in Crete. Alongside that, we're going to be moving an arty, a mountain, and let's take 4 of our early infantry. So that's going to be 3 underneath. Let's take those guys. Actually, we're going to drop these 2 guys here with them. And then the first fleet is going to move 1, 2. And then we're going to get a bombard from the Dreadnought and the pre-Dread. Then I think for combat that's going to be it. Actually, no. We're going to move this camel up here. And go ahead and take Western Egypt. Going to go 1, 2, do some raiding against the Brits. In this season here. And I think that's what we got. So, we'll knock the rating out of the way. So I believe that Brits just have a +1. Yeah. So +1. Pretty, yeah. Sorry, I just recorded a 36 turn, so I'm having to like remember tech differences. Escorts add. No, they don't, and I don't think they have any. Oh, anti-sub warfare. Duh. Yeah, defenders get a +1 on their convoys. So, I'll roll in red. Brits will be in black. And they've got a +1. And that'll negate that. So we're just going to send him on back. And let's do some rolling over here. So, into Macedonia, from the first fleet, we've got our 2 bombards at 2. Oh, so close. Also, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, yeah, okay, we're in a fall winter. Completely forgot about that. So, hopefully we can get some hits this round. Alright, got a first strike into, I don't believe that that's a mountain border. I don't think. At least not where I'm attacking from. No. So, and it's not a mountain territory, so that's going to be out of 3. So we've got a first strike out of 3. Oh, so close again. Okay. We've got a mountain boosted up to 2. Miss. And then we've got these guys were attacking, those guys were staying behind. And then we've got 4, 6 at 1. And whole lot of nothing. So they get fire back. So they've got militia at 2, infantry at early infantry at 3, and a militia at 2. So militia at 2. Ooh, that was close. And then infantry at 3, and that's miss. But I don't know if, because I'm pretty sure Britain has second gen infantry. They do. So either way, that would have missed. So after one round, we have to retreat. So all those guys are going to retreat back there. Macedonia holds. And I think we're into non-combat now. So we're going to move this guy back to the 7th. Going to rail this guy down to Bulgaria. Going to there's not much we can do. We'll just rail this guy to Bohemia. And we'll call that, I think. Actually, this pre-dread is going to go 1, 2, and join up with the first. And I think that that's going to be it for them, so we'll place. Heavy already going to Bohemia. Then our 2 guys gonna go 1 to West Hungary in the 7th, and 1 to Bohemia. Okay, so collect, and we're up to 14, or I guess still at 14. And head on over to the French, and we're going to start with some tech. With our 4 roles, we're going to go infantry, armor, naval, and industrialization. Big ol' whiff. Golly, okay. Another big ol' whiff. And, wow, look at that. We hit early armor. Okay, at least we get a free one of those. Whoop-de-doo. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so diplomacy. We are going to get a free roll from Rome. So I think we're going to use that on the Netherlands. And then we're going to pay an extra buck on Spain and an extra buck on Argentina. And so that's 4 total. then free roll for the Netherlands. And these two are going to be at 1 to 4 now, and then this one's going to be at 1 to 2. And hit on Argentina, at least. So Argentina's up to stage 2, so getting an extra buck every turn. And for the rest of our buys, so going to be doing 2 subs for 12, so we've got 15 left. How much are early armors? 5. And then, actually, I think we're gonna. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So, I think we're actually gonna do those for 12 and round it out with a guy for 3. So, with our 27 left, 24, 3, that's 27 total. Okay, combat. Let's see what we can muster up. So, Macedonia held, which I'm not a fan of. So, from this army, forgot it was 1 round. Alright, let's grab these 4 guys and drop them in Thessaly off of these transports. Then let's grab a naval. These transports are actually going to go in here. And then this naval is going to drop in Macedonia. Both of these arties are going to hit Thessaly along with the mountain. And then we're going to have, let's see, we're going to have 4 guys. 1 guy's going to go to Macedonia, and then 4 guys are going to come down to Thessaly. Along with these 4 guys getting dropped off. That marine, or naval infantry is coming off this transport. For bombards, so we're going to have 4 scooch over here and bombard Thessaly, along with a pre-dread is going to move 1 too, and bombard Macedonia. Let's see with our aircraft. So we're in West Hungary right now. Our fighter, let's see, medium bomber. Our 2 early fighters, we're going to send down to Macedonia. They've got 1 movement left. All of these guys are coming from West Hungary. Early bombers, what's their movement again? Um, 6. Okay, so they've got plenty. They're all just moving 2. Yeah. So we're gonna have 1 early bomber come here as well, and then all 4 of these aircraft are gonna what was I gonna say? Come hit Thessaly. The seaplane's going to come out and raid. Coastal subs are going to raid here. This guy's going to raid here. And I think that'll be it. Because I think that's about all we can scoot in there. So go ahead and roll some of this out. Let's get our rating out of the way. So seaplane, I'm in red, Brits in black, they've got a +1. Nothing. Get back over to Sicily. Bonus 0 for the coastal subs, and then he's got a shot back at, I believe, 2 now with ASW. Yes. That's a miss. Miss. No damage. No damage. Oh my goodness. We are doing fantastic this turn. Another coastal sub. Okay. Why do I even try to raid? Oh boy. I hope Greece goes differently. Alright, into Thessaly. We've got these guys. This guy. Alright, our bombards, we've got 4 at 2. There's 1 hit. I imagine he'll take the arty, since it's going to get a first strike anyway. And then we've got 2 early artillery into mountains, so 2 at 2. Hey, there's another hit. So that's going to be 2 underneath. And then he's got a shot back at 3. And, ooh, almost a hit, but that's a miss. Alrighty, so arty's fired. I'm going to treat these, because I'm pretty sure it just auto lines, so I'm going to treat those as second gen infantry, since they're British. I'm fairly certain that they automatically do that. So the 2 arty are going to boost the 2 mountain infantry up to 2, so we'll go ahead and roll those. 2 at 2 for the mountains. Nothing. We've got 1, 2, 3, plus 4 ones. So 7 total at 1. There's 1 hit. We've got a fighter, 2 early bombers with 2 at 2 each. Hey, there's another hit. So that guy will survive. These guys are going to die. Fighter at 6. And there's the hit we need. So all 3 of those are going to go down in round 1. And then he's got 3 at 5 shooting back. Alright, and there's 1 hit, and I can lose this guy, and I don't have to take double casualties on the naval invasion because of what's it called? Amphibious doctrine. So Thessaly goes down in round 1. Let's of these guys are going to fly back to the army in West Hungary. And then let's do Macedonia. So we've got a bombard at 2. Hey, there's a hit. Imagine he'll take the militia. Our two early fighters at 3. Double miss. We've got an early bomber doing 2 at 2. And there's the hit we need. And the infantry shooting back at 5. And there's a hit. So we will lose the early infantry. And there's Macedonia. The early fighters were there. The bomber's going to fly back. Okay, so that's 2 income up for France, so we're up to 32. And then the ships, the Greek ships that were in port in what I'm assuming is Thessaly, I'm pretty sure. Also, let's just do this, make this better to look at. Okay, so the Greek ships in port, I believe, are in Thessaly, so we'll go ahead and roll for those. We're going to go pre-dread, transport, and TBD in that order, so 1, 2, 3. 1 to 9 is scuttled, 10 to 12 is captured. So captured the pre-dread and scuttled the transport and torpedo boat destroyer. But that is a pre-dread that we get to yoink, and that will go ahead and just join up with the fleet. Okay, pretty sure that was all of our combat moves, so non-coms. Gonna move these guys here. These guys. Gonna move here. Then I'm actually gonna have these guys move. Probably. 1. Okay, these guys that were here are going to move 1, 2, join this French battle group. Then these guys are going to chill out here, I think. We're going to have some early arty rail. We're going to have 1 go to it's going to go to Bohemia. And then the other one is going to go to, he'll just walk to northern Italy, and then these guys in Rome, we're going to have 2 heavy artillery that are going to rail to Bohemia. Actually, one's going to rail to West Hungary with these guys. What else is in Rome? Got some of those guys. Gonna have this guy walk into Rome, this guy walk over, and then these arty are gonna walk up. And so we'll just make that 6 underneath, delete that guy. From the French army, we'll have a guy walk down to Serbia to garrison that. Okay. I think that's it for my non-coms, so we'll go ahead and just place our stuff down. So early armor, we're actually going to pull out our army marker again, start loading up the Paris stuff on here. This guy is going to go down here. Coast artillery, we're going to place in Picardy. And then the other coastal artillery we're going to place in Gibraltar. Just how similar to how the dockyard is on the border of these 2 sea zones. And then the 2 subs, I suppose one will be built there, the other one will be built down in M1. And I believe everything for the French is garrison, so we should be able to collect full income. And yeah, okay. So collect 32, we're at +2 for trade, so 34. Alright, and that'll be the French turn 12, so we'll go ahead and hand it over to Russia for theirs.